Shalom, Akayam, Akawatayam. I got another shirt on. It's the same day. I had the other Echo shirt on, but people be so. You gotta have a shirt, So here's another shirt. It's still Echo. It's still Echo. It's just a different design. I'm not saying I got a closet full of Echo shirts, but I got two Echo shirts, and this is the other one. Uh, it. I want to do some reading. Your elder probably don't even got this. But I want to do some reading. Your elder probably don't even got this. But I want to do some reading. Let's read the charter for Israel in the last days. The charter for Israel in the last days. This is how we're supposed to conduct ourselves in the last days, or when we be gathered together and we be Israel. It says this. This is the rule for all the congregation of Israel in the last days, when they are mobilized to join the Yahad. They must live by the law of the sons of Zadok, the priests, and the men of their covenant, they who cease to walk in the way of the people. These same are the men of his party who kept his covenant during evil times, and so atoned for the land. As they arrive, all the newcomers, it says, as they arrive, all the newcomers shall be assembled, women and children included, and read all the statutes of the covenant. This is the remnant that's being saved by the Most High. They shall be indoctrinated or taught in all the law, in all of their laws, for fear that otherwise they may sin accidentally. Rules for the childhood education of the troops. The mysterious book of meditation is also mentioned in the Damascus document and the secret of the way things are. The following is the policy for all the troops of the congregation, and it applies to every native-born Israelite. From early childhood, each boy is to be instructed in the book of meditation. As he grows older, they shall teach him the statutes of the covenant, and he will receive instruction in their laws. For 10 years he is to be considered a youth. Then at age 20 he shall be enrolled in the ranks and take his place among the men of his clan. Therefore, thereby joining the holy congregation. He must not approach a woman for sexual intercourse before he is fully 20 years old, when he knows right from wrong. With the marriage act, she, for her part, is received into adult membership. For this time on he may bear witness to the statutes of the law, and take his place among the ranks for the ceremonial proclamation of the ordinances. So the brothers are considered men when they are 20 years old. Then they can get married and have sexual intercourse and be numbered amongst the ranks of the men of Israel. And the woman enters adulthood when she becomes married. A woman enters adulthood when she becomes married. So if she's not married, she's still a child. It doesn't even give an age on that. When she becomes married, she enters adulthood. Before she is married, she is still a child. Let me post that on Facebook real quick. Hold on. A woman enters adulthood when she is married. All right, bam. Okay, let's get back to it. It says, at age 25, he is eligible to take his place among the pillars of the holy congregation and to begin serving the congregation. I'm 24. I got one more year. Congregation and to begin serving the congregation. When he is 30 years old, he may begin to take part in legal disputes. He can counsel with the great men. Further, he is not eligible for command, whether of the thousands of Israel or as a captain of hundreds, fifties, or tens, or as a judge or official for their tribes and clans. So I'm not 30 yet, so I can't be a ruler over hundreds, fifties, and tens, or a judge. I gotta wait till I'm 30. It says, command appointments shall be decided by the sons of Aaron, the priest, advised by all the heads of the congregation's clans. Anyone so destined must take his place in service publicly, and likewise go forth to battle and return while the congregation looks on. in proportion to his intelligence and the perfection of his walk. Let each man strengthen his loins for his assignment among the troops, for the performance of his works among his brothers. Whatever his rank, high or low, let each man seek honor for himself, striving to outdo his fellow. When a man is advanced in age, let him be assigned a task in the service of the congregation that is commensurate with his remaining strength. It says this: no dull-witted man is to be ordained to office as a leader or the congregation of Israel. I mean, you can't be a coward. Neither may he be a legal disputant, nor perform a task for the congregation. He may not receive command in the war that will bring the Gentiles to their knees. Still, he may be enlisted in the ranks of his clan and serve as a laborer or such, and as his capacities permit. Okay, now I'm Levi. I'm a Levi. It says this: the role of the Levites. Now the sons of Levi shall each receive a specific assignment from the sons of Aaron. In general, they shall lead the whole congregation out to battle. Boom. And back, each man in ranked array, commanded by the heads of the congregation's clans. Officers and judges and officials in the number required by their armies. The Levites shall be overseen by the sons of Aaron, the priests, and all the heads of the congregation's clans. Or whenever the entire congregation is required to assemble, whether to deliver a legal verdict as a party of the Yahad or as a war council, then the Levites shall consecrate them for 3 days, ensuring that everyone who comes is properly prepared for the council. It says membership in the party of the Yahad. These are the men appointed to the party of the Yahad, from the age of 20, all the wives of the congregation, the understanding and knowledgeable, who are blameless in their behavior and men of ability, together with the tribal officials, all judges, magistrates, captains of thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens, and the Levites, each a full member of his division of service. These are the men of reputation, who hold commissions in the party of the Yahad in Israel that sits before the sons of Zadok the priest. This is this great table of people who counsel. It says, those excluded from assemblies, some are disallowed because of cultic impurity, others because of physical infirmity, which was regarded as a mark of sin. It says, no man suffers from a single type of uncleanness that affects humanity shall enter their assembly. Neither is any man so afflicted to receive an assignment from the congregation. No man with physical handicap, crippled in both legs or hands, lame, blind, deaf, dumb, or possessed of a visible blemish in his flesh, or a doddering old man unable to do his share in the congregation may enter to take a place in the congregation of the men of reputation. For the holy angels are a part of their congregation. The holy angels are a part of the congregation of Israel. It says what? If one of these people has something to say to the holy congregation, let an oral disposition be taken, but the man must not enter the congregation, for he has been smitten. It says the Messianic banquet. The Yahad believed that in the last days 2 messiahs would emerge from its own ranks. One a priest, the other a royal commander for the armies. Basically, Messiah means anointed ones. It says the procedure for the meeting of the men of reputation when they are called to the banquet held by the party of the Yahad when God has fathered the Messiah or when the Messiah has been revealed. This is talking about Christ. Among them, the priest, as head of the entire congregation of Israel, shall enter first, trailed by all his brothers, the sons of Aaron, those priests appointed to the banquet of the men of reputation. They are to sit before him by rank. Then the Messiah of Israel may enter, and the heads of the thousands of Israel are to sit before him by rank, as determined by each man's commission in their camps and campaigns. Last, all of the heads of the congregation's clans, together with their wise and knowledgeable men, shall sit before him by rank. When they gather at the communal table, having set out bread and wine, so the communal table is set for eating and the wine poured for drinking, none may reach for the first portion of the bread or the wine before the priest. For he shall bless the first portion of the bread and the wine, reaching for the bread first. Afterward, the Messiah of Israel shall reach for the bread. Finally, each member of the whole congregation of the Yahweh shall give a blessing in descending order of rank. This procedure shall govern every meal, provided at least 10 men are gathered together. That's communion. That's communion. So we just did a reading from the Dead Sea Scrolls that your elder probably never told you before. That your elder probably never told you before, but yet your elder right. Your elder know what he talking about. This is a book any one of y'all could get if you care too much. You know, any one of y'all could get this book. Any one of y'all could get this book. So this is talking about the remnant when we return and be Israel. You feel what I'm saying? When we return and be Israel. I'm 24. I'm not able to be a priest right now. The best thing I could be is a member of the Yahad, because I'm 20 years old. The Yahad is basically the council, like the great council of Israel. That's like the Yahad is. That's like what the Yahad is, the great council. These are the wisest people in Israel. This is the Yahad. The holy angels are going to be in their congregation. The angels are going to be there, counseling with them. They're going to counsel with spirits. I do that right now, man. I counsel with these spirits now. Not to say that they show up in front of me. You feel what I'm saying? But they be out here hiding. These demons, man. They be out here hiding and talking garbage. But then I go over understanding and wisdom with them. You feel what I'm saying? I actually be teaching them some things. They be mad when I do it because they think they're supposed to be wiser than me. But the Most High, like the scriptures say, they knew worthless secrets. But let's chill. We just did a reading of the Dead Sea Scrolls. Akhenaten. I hope y'all remember me in Israel. Maybe you will. Maybe I get set in a high rank, but then again, I'm only 24. I'm gonna have to wait till I'm like 30 or something to get into some ranks like that. But yeah, that's how it is. Shalom, shalom.